All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. JL's, what's going on, my dude? Happy Monday. JL's, how do you spend $80 million on free agents and still come up with a worse team than last year? That is the riddle for today, folks. How do you create a team, spend $80 million of the owner's money, and come up with a shittier team than last year? Boy, oh boy, man.
It's hard to do, but we found a way. If there's anybody who can do the impossible like we can, we can. Go ahead, man. We found a way. I don't know how we did it. We found a way, man.
Do we got to call Moutier and apologize to Moutier, man?
I've already texted Moutier. Hey,
Moutier, man. No hard feelings, bro. We miss you, dog.
I already texted him.
We miss you, Moutier, man. All that Tank Commander stuff, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man.
Hey, man, it's a contract. Hey, listen, I'm giving you money out of my 401k. All right.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Come back to run this shit.
132-88. JL's Knicks get absolutely steamrolled in Milwaukee. Hey, listen, best team in the league, but again, we weren't looking for wins, JLs. We're just looking for competitive basketball, JLs. Can we just see a competition out there for 3 quarters at least? Bro,
there was a competition, but I don't think it's the competition that you was kind of looking for. We were competing against last year's team for the worst team in Knicks history. That's the competition you should really be watching, not the Knicks versus Bucks.
This team is worse than last year, bro. No doubt about it. Again, just looking for competitive basketball, bro. What was the game plan going into this game on either end in trying to exploit this team? It just seemed like we were just running with like a circus, bro. Straight up circus. Man.
The game plan seemed to be, you know what? Go back to Randall playing point guard. That's what I saw. That's what I saw for the first quarter anyway. It was like, you know what? Randall, bring up the ball more, and you play ISO, and then we'll see what happens. And we ended up with 15 points in the first quarter.
ISO everybody. How many 3-pointers do I have to see Taj Gibson shoot tonight, man? Come on, man. Randall, DSJ wasn't doing nothing out there. It was ugly, man. Ellington, do we have to see the Ellington? Can we put the Ellington experiment to bed, JLs? Please. Can we finally put the Ellington experiment to bed? Where is Bullock, man? Somebody ship this man some icy hot. Let's get this guy back. Let's get this guy ready. If you need some acupuncture or something, next man up, man. Next man up.
For sure. I'm ready to put him in right now. I don't care if he's 70%.
Neck brace and all. Wheelchair. We'll wheel him out there. Let him shoot seated.
Can he be any worse, really? Wayne Elton's stat line, 0.0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 steals.
Over.
8 minutes, 20 seconds?
Over, man.
I think he can do better with the brace.
It's over. It's over. I don't want to hear anybody talking about ISO this, ISO that. I'd rather see ISO out there, out of rhythm, offense and all, no defense and all, working through his issues to get better. Because at least we'll see somebody put the ball in the hole, JLs. Enough with the Ellington experiment. Please, bro.
Yeah, man. Ellington is a low usage type of player. I don't think he's a guy you give consistent minutes to. It just seems like whenever you do, he just implodes. Yeah. One game, have him out there, sit him down for 2 games, 3 games, bring him out for another 1 game or 2 games. You got to do it like a hot potato. You can't give him consistent minutes, man. It doesn't seem to work.
It's not working, man. Please just do it in. JL, we knew this schedule was going to be the equalizer. We knew it. We're under no illusions there. We knew this schedule was going to be the equalizer, man. I don't see Fizz making it through, and I'm starting to really think that Mills and Perry could be numbered as well. Because like I said, as a businessman, bro, you come to me to write you a check for $80 million and you give me absolutely zero return on I wouldn't say that financially because who knows how much MSG is raking in. But you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about on the basketball product, the return on investment from a basketball standpoint.
Yeah, man.
It's not good.
wins or potential. I mean, I don't know how hard
Right. Forget wins. Just competitive basketball. Competitive basketball.
We are not there, dog. We are not there. Like the Bucks are the best in the East, and I don't know. I don't know what's up. It seems like we just took. I feel like I've seen certain progress in certain areas, CP, but tonight I just did not expect to see 15 points in the first quarter and no ball movement and more back to the ISO. It's just that we took a major step back. It looks like
major step back. I mean, listen. Let's give the Bucks some credit here. All right, this is a team on a mission. They have goals that are way more than what we could even fathom right now. All right, they're on a whole nother stratosphere than the Knicks right now. But again, at times it just looked like we tucked our tail between our legs and ran. You know what I mean? And you know, just the low IQ basketball, the selfish basketball. We just, I don't know, man. They punched us in the mouth and we ran, bro. I mean, hey, another person we might have to apologize to Oak too, man. When Oak laughed off all that '90s Knicks talk, a lot of us got on Oak for getting at the T, man. But I mean, forget about it. It's not to say that I believed it wholeheartedly, but damn, man, these dudes are just not even putting up a fight some nights, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't help that Frank and Marcus, your best
defender, your best perimeter defender, sure.
Yeah, perimeter defenders are out of the game. That doesn't help anything, as you can see tonight. And it also doesn't help that the Bucks are just that good and they just destroyed us every facet of the game. Got to the line more, shot more threes, shot better. They just did everything better. It's like nothing we did well. I was just here for Kadeem.
Kadeem, who gets in. I forgot he was even on the roster for a second. I remembered I posted the injury report saying that he was going to play tonight. Bro, I completely forgot that they had him out there until he got in the fourth quarter. What was that about?
I don't know, man. Like, they wanted to go back up point guard RJ. That's been the coach's staple. Maybe he wanted to ease him in. But next game, if Frank Ntilikina is not back, I would give Kadeem some run at the backup point guard.
Give him some run early, man. Give him some run early. Like, go. Listen, RJ needs to work on his jumper right now. Not about playing point guard. All right, he needs to work on his jump shot. And they had Keith Smart out there teaching him. And the way DSJ is looking right now, I would say that's a bad idea, Coach. What's Novak doing? Somebody called Novak up. Hey, I mean, Copeland could shoot it. Bring Copeland in here or something. He's not doing nothing, man.
Again, man, we might have to apologize to Moutier because Keith Smart worked with Moutier.
Oh, you guys in the chat need to apologize to Moutier, man.
No, man, Moutier got better under Keith, dog. Moutier got better under Keith, so you telling me Moutier can get better under Keith, and these guys can't? CP, that's what you're trying to tell me?
I don't know, man. That's not the guy I want teaching my guys to shoot, because DSJ is just looking nuts right now, completely nuts right now. I don't know. I'm just joking on that.
They was leaving RJ open too.
Oh yeah. RJ needs to work on his jumper. Forget point guard. So yeah, I thought again, get Ellington out of there and get Kadeem some earlier minutes. Once again, Mitch. Just all over the place, and that just not really here with us. Like we're losing Mitch slowly, man. We're losing Mitch slowly, and again, that's just on the coach, Jay Ellis, man. The ball screens from the bigs, the fundamentals on the defensive end.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
It's like little steps backwards. Mitch is still Mitch with his freak athleticism and his his mobility and his motor, but he's losing the fundamentals. That he seemed like he gained at the end of last season.
We're losing.
We need that Mitch back.
Need that Mitch back, man. We're losing Mitch quickly here, man. Quickly. I didn't think Kev didn't look good tonight either. I thought Kev looked real soft out there. Pause. But there was just no bright spots out here except for, what do you want to go, ISO? ISO looked good in his minutes.
I guess.
Which is by default. That's what he can do.
Yeah, I mean, Kev was negative 37?
Everybody was negative 30, man.
No,
You can't even look at plus minus tonight, man. Come on, Jay. Let's look at this.
No. CP, if you're looking for a positive tonight, all right, MVP of the night for the Knicks, Bobby Portis. Plus what? All right.
Yeah.
MVP.
MVP.
Bobby Portis. Let's go. Plus what? He gets the trophy, man. He's the only Knick in the positive in the plus minus.
Yeah,
category.
MVP.
So, there we go. If you look at positive CP, Bobby Portis.
Oh man, more like MVG. Move him to the G League, man. Get Kenny Wooten up here, man. Come on, JLs. We gotta get serious here, man. We got nobody to defend anything, any type of rim action whatsoever, man. Come on, man.
I'm with the all rim protection lineup at this point, man. Put Mitch and Kenny Wooten in at the same time. I don't care if he can't hit a jumper.
Serious.
At this point, I just need something.
Serious. Get Kenny in here, man. Enough with the Portis thing. I mean, listen, like I said, you want to give this team a chance. You know, you want to see some good signs, Jails. That's all I'm looking for, good signs. But right now, after these 20 games, you're seeing trends. And the trend ain't good, man. The trend is not good whatsoever, man.
And here's the thing, CP. Like, I try not to, get too caught up in getting smacked by the good team because I expect to be smacked by Toronto.
But, bro, we're getting smacked by the bad ones, too. That's the problem.
Yeah, of course.
That's
and
the
when we
problem.
get smacked by the bad ones, you see me. I'm all
Yeah.
don't want to talk.
Yeah, this game, I'm all right with losing this game, but by 40, now you're not competing.
This is a bit much, man. It just seems like we didn't want to try to do anything that we did before today. Like, it just, I don't know. We were bad at everything. There's nothing we can put. There's nothing. At least if Toronto lost, I can say, you know what? We moved the ball for the first game.
You saw a competitive effort. Now, whether or not you want to blame that on, or you want to put that on Toronto just coming out slow, or Philly just coming out slow in those two games where we had them by 15, it's a little. You could put that on them as well. But at least you saw some positive play on both ends that you could speak on. Can't you speak on anything tonight?
No, you can't speak. This was bad. There's nothing to speak on.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing to speak on. Only thing I can speak on is Bobby Portis. He was great.
You went with the guy with the highest plus minus.
And exactly, yeah. I'm rolling with that. If y'all can't tell that sarcasm, then I don't know.
Oh man. It was ugly out there, man. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Somebody, I think it was Pedersen, said, it was like, yo, you don't have to do the show tonight. It's all right, man. I was like, you know what, man? We'll keep it short, boy. We got to link up. We got to link up with the peoples, man.
Yeah,
we got to link up with the peoples, see what's going on.
It's our therapy sometimes, man. It is.
Oh man. I'm telling you, man. You know, again, it's one thing to lose to a good team, even by 20 down the stretch. But to lose by 40 means you're quitting on the coach, and that's not a good sign for the coach, man. That's just not a good sign for the coach. I don't think he lasts. I told y'all this from the press conference with this schedule. I don't think he's gonna last, Jails.
It depends on what curve they're grading, man. If they're saying, well, today is not a good day. Today is not one of those days where you can say he's made a contribution and they can overlook certain things. It's not one of those days. It depends. It depends on how you're grading. If you're competing against these teams and losing, it's different. If you're getting smacked, that's a different look.
It's different. It's a whole nother ballgame.
It's a whole nother ballgame.
$80 million, J. Ellis, and we have a worse team than last year. Only the Knicks, bro. Only the Knicks can do this to you. $80 million, and you're on pace or worse than the 17-win team, which was on pace or worse than the worst team in franchise history.
Yeah.
How do you explain this? Somebody in the chat, please explain this to us.
No one can explain this, CP, man.
Yeah.
This is atrocious.
It's atrocious, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen at the end of the year. I don't know if he's gonna make it to the end of the year. We'll see what happens.
I don't see it.
December 15th. I'm really curious what's gonna happen December 15th.
I don't see it.
When does that trade start? The trade.
The opening of the ending of the moratorium is December 15th. Doesn't mean they're gonna start shipping guys out right away.
But is it like 12:01?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out the exact time.
I don't know. I mean, let's look at this. Let's look at this schedule. And salute to everybody in the chat once again. We got a lot of people on the call, so gonna get to you guys in a second. Let's look at this schedule real quick. See if we can find the win somewhere under the magnifying glass here, under the microscope.
Where?
All right.
All right.
Here we go. Thursday night, Denver.
L.
Saturday night, Indiana Pacers at home. I think we could steal that one. It's possible. I think it's just possible. You could steal that one.
If there was a shot in hell.
Yeah, I think you could steal that one.
That would be the shot.
You got the Melo revenge game, West Coast trip in Portland. We never win in Portland. Forget that.
We never win in Portland.
Yeah.
Melo is mellowing again.
Yeah. You got at Golden State, at Sacktown, at Denver. Every other day.
At Golden State, actually.
Well, depending on
Golden State Bowl. The
battle of the tanks.
Yeah, that's the toilet bowl.
Yeah, we're gonna get washed. Maybe the Atlanta game. Maybe the Atlanta lost 10 in a row. You know, if we put a silver lining on this, there's a positive. There's a positive.
If we have Frank back to guard
Trae Young.
Trae Young, that might be something. Yeah.
Ice trade a gang. Then we're in Miami, home versus Milwaukee. Washington could be one. All right. So we're looking at maybe around Christmas.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
If
Okay. Christmas. There we go. Apple fanboy in the chat says R.I.P. Ari. I don't know where Ari is, man. I don't know. We need to put an APB out on Ari, man. So a salute to Ari, man.
He deserves a break too. True.
Yeah, man. Somebody said, why do we care about revenge game against Melo? No, that's Melo's revenge game, man. That's the Western Conference Player of the Week. Put some respect on his name, man.
Yeah, man. That's our revenge game.
It's the only thing I'm happy about this week. Salute to Melo.
Oh, that's positive. Melo's doing great.
Definitely. So salute to Melo, man. Happy for him, man. He deserves to go out on his own terms for sure.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Him playing well this year, he might be. It's a good look for him. He might extend his career.
All right. Yeah. All right. We got through all the positivity. Let's hear from some angry Knicks fans. Nate from Rochester up first. Nate, how you feeling, man?
I feel nothing. I don't even know what to say.
Oh,
This is.
Hey,
You know what's funny?
It's getting ugly out here, Nate, man.
On Saturday, I thought about it, but I couldn't do it, man, because I just knew we were gonna lose that game, even when we had the 6-point lead in the fourth quarter.
yeah.
And that one hurt worse. At least today I had no hope, but somehow I'm still disappointed. It is crazy how
because it's
good
the
this team is
effort. It's
disappointing.
the effort. You didn't expect to win this game, but you didn't expect them to just crawl down and I mean, it was just bad.
Yeah. It was really bad.
It was just bad.
And you know what's crazy too? When Fizdale inevitably gets fired, the a bunch of media outlets are gonna put it on oh well, what did he have? What was the talent around him? And I'm if you haven't watched this team, just play in the past couple of weeks, we're not this bad. Our team sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Our team is pretty bad. We are not this bad. I have nothing to say to this. This is atrocious. This is bad.
Atrocious, man.
This is really bad.
Atrocious. Hang in there, bro.
Yeah, man.
Will from LI is up next. Will, how you feeling, man?
Hey, yo. What up, y'all? First off, let me just say the happiest thing I've seen today is the fact that you got this endorsement deal, CP. Shout out to you.
Oh, appreciate it, man. Now that you say that, let me take some time to shameless plug here because Scotch Porter, folks. You know, a lot of people do ask me about my beard, and I gotta attribute to the Scotch Porter brand of products. I use the shampoo, the conditioner. I use the serum. This is a very good brand of products. No, real talk. This is a very good brand of products. All natural ingredients. So we linked up with Scotch Porter. They're gonna be sponsoring the show for the holidays. I have a link in the video description. Get 50% off the beard collection. It comes with the shampoo, the conditioner, the serum, the beard balm. Get it right, fellas. I'm telling you. Put this on. You go around your lady, your significant other. Trust me, man. It's gonna be Christmas every day. So thank you, Will, for thank you, Will, for reminding me, man.
Time's out, man. Time's out. Doing bigger and better things. All right, listen, man, and that's something, and that's cool that you said that because I'm gonna get a little personal. Okay, let y'all know I have been drinking a little bit. The Knicks make me drink. It is what it is. Okay,
it's lit.
So listen, all right. So not to get too not to get too personal, but I don't. When we went to like that meet and greet, and y'all met my girl or whatever, or my ex, should I say? Let me tell you, like when you break up with the ex, you try to say the most messed up thing for you to try to hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
I promise you, I shit you not. My ex said when she broke up with me, yo, I hope Kevin Durant gets injured and he doesn't come to the Knicks. Those were the last words she ever texted, right?
Man.
So, because she knew that would sing, because she knew that would sing, all right? So I'm gonna say on that, right? So we're not together, but I know right now she's just hyped. She's loving that the Knicks are just doing bad. And guess what? Ain't nothing I can say. Cause we look like we playing at the YMCA. We almost got beat by 50.
Yeah.
What?
50, man.
50. Almost 50 points. This was horrible. This was goddamn horrible. And let me tell you, right now, I got my new girl, right? And you know, I usually wait, you got a new girlfriend, bro?
Yes, you heard the story?
That's already done. That was over like 6 months ago. I moved past that. Once you said that shit about the Knicks, there was no hope for it.
Will dated his girl for the Knicks, man.
What else are you supposed to do, CP? What else are you supposed to do?
I can't listen, I can't tell my new girl to be a Knicks fan. Not this season. I won't do it like that. I'm not going to do it. So I'm like, listen, you can pause this season. Next season, we'll try to get you on the train. Right now, you ain't got to rep the Knicks. It's cool. Man. I'm going to do that for both of us. I'm going to take that L because this is horrible. I am embarrassed to be a Knicks fan. What the hell was this?
Oh, man.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Hang in there, bro.
Listen, y'all be good. Praise God. Congrats. You know, I'm going to let God go to the next call. I'm over it. I'm done. Let me get my next trick, man.
Appreciate it.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, man. Shout out to Will, boy.
Man.
Will broke up with his girl over the Knicks, man.
Yeah, man.
Oof.
The excellence.
Knicks they're supposed to be bringing us together, JL. They're tearing us apart, man.
Yeah, she put the X on us. So that call. Remember that call when he was at the baby shower?
Yeah. I do remember that call. Yeah, and we spoke to both of them together at the baby shower, man.
It seemed like there was semi. I guess not.
Damn, boy. I thought we were over here playing matchmaker, man. I thought we were doing a little Love Jones connection
You told him not to not to bring his girl away from the baby shower to talk about this. You told him that.
I did warn him.
Yeah, you did warn him. So I don't know.
Warn him, man.
That could have been the beginning of the end, but I mean,
hang in there, Will. Hang in there, man. Make sure you change the locks on the doors too, man. Let's go Uptown Harlem. Chris is up. Chris, how you feeling tonight, man?
Yo, first off, my first time on the show. Thank you guys because I think I'm my therapist on a low. Yo, I watched. Nah, dead serious, yo. Like, I ain't go two things, right? Real quick. So, I watched my little brother play junior varsity in high school yesterday. They effort was through the roof, right? I watched the Knicks, and I got a migraine headache, yo. Like, there's no effort whatsoever. And, like, not to be funny, like, even my father's, like, 75 years old. He's a diehard Knicks fan. And he was like, yo, why the fuck is David Fizdale clapping, like, at the fourth quarter? Like, he's, like, happy. He's, like, it's nothing to be happy about. Like, yeah. I don't get it. Like, I've never been a person that, like, oh, somebody should be fired, but he got to go. Like, Steve, that whole, everybody, they got to go. Even the people that maybe work at the Garden that's with the Knicks, too, they got to go. Like, maybe, I don't know. Like, everybody got to go. Like, this is crazy. I never envisioned this.
Yeah, fire the chill.
It's rough, man. You know, I did hear about, with Fizz, you know, being kind of in the jovial mood. JLs, I just think he's a man without answers right now, man. You could just see it, man. All year, he's just, you could tell, you could see the stress, the pressure on his face. Fizz, he's done. I think he's done, man.
He doesn't know what to do, man. Like, the game before that, I think he laid into his team on camera for the first time.
Yeah.
So now he's just trying every extreme emotion to try to get something out of him. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know what the hell's happening, man. I'm with you.
He's done, man. Salute to Chris, though. Boy, it's rough, man. Q's up. Q, how you feeling, man?
Oh man, what's up, fellas?
It's tough night, Q. Yeah, man, loud and clear, bro.
Oh man, yeah, man. The is kind of the lowest low that I think I've seen, man. It's to the point where guys are having nervous breakdowns on the phone. They RIP'd Ari.
Yeah.
Man, what's next?
Ari said he's taking a break, man. He's taking a break from the action, man. He hit me up on the gram today. He wasn't too happy. I think he might be relinquishing the Battle of the Fans title, man. I think he's going on a little siesta. Sabbatical,
man.
A little sabbatical.
This is bad, fellas. I don't know what we're gonna do. There's only, I guess, two good things in the future. Is hopefully, like JL has said, the trade deadline, December 15th. That's my birthday, so
okay.
I really don't want to watch the Knicks. I don't want to watch them. I don't want to have a bad birthday. But if
you definitely don't want to do that.
Trades go down. Hey, Mills got to get on. Perry got to get on the phone. They got to do something and try to get at least Portis and Ellington. Get him out of here. This guy. Did y'all notice how many bricks he shot?
Oh my goodness!
Oh yeah,
to be a 3-point shooter.
It was ugly, man. It was.
Why we couldn't get Cal Korver? Why we couldn't get Cal Korver?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna watch a guy throw up bricks, then what's going on? And
I also think part of the problem, man, is just like none of these guys were shooting with any kind of rhythm, man. It's just circus ball that they got going on out there. It's dribble handoff. Okay, what are you gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna ISO. I'll pass it to you. No, there's just no direction, man. Yeah, there's no direction. So you have Ellington. He's dribbling, and then just throwing up a shot. Like that's not his game.
Yeah, and they scouting that little curl.
Curl play's done. Shut down, bro. It's over.
They scouting, and you got set.
Well,
for him to shoot that.
Right. Go ahead, Q.
Well, if anything, Dot looked better than Ellington.
Yeah, right.
Play Dot.
Well, Dot, in all fairness, Dot is the first guy off the bench, but I think right now you got to even move ISO ahead of Ellington because Ellington is just giving you zero. He's not giving you anything.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear this defense thing because nobody plays defense but Frank and Mitch. Let's just be honest. Morris plays some D on the wing, but I hear from the chat, I hear from everybody that's a Knicks fan, this and that, but guess what? Nobody's playing D on this team to the level we need. And we ain't got no defensive system. All we got is this dumb zone. So
that should tell you all you need to know.
How many times he's been put in a zone and we still get shot up?
Yeah.
It's like a bulletproof vest that don't work.
No, I'm telling you, man.
Painful,
JL, when the Bucks went into their zone, it's because they knew we couldn't shoot to save our lives. So it's actually a great strategy. When we go into our zone, it's because we can't defend to save our lives, man. Because you see when Frank leaves the game, even when he plays and he leaves the game, the defense falls off a cliff, man.
Always.
It just falls off a cliff. So obviously tonight was going to be an uphill battle from the defensive end. Frank is out once again with a lower back injury. You had Morris with a cervical injury. And there you go. You have two of your best, I guess, 4 or 5 defenders out. Obviously, the results were going to be what it was, even if they were here, but it was a lot more for sure tonight.
Yeah, this is one of those games that's like, all right, if Frank is not hitting it on offense, at least he's giving you the defense. And there's no defense for us today, man.
No.
It really wasn't. It was Mitch by himself kind of trying.
None, not at all. None at all. Salute to Q for that. Salute to everybody watching, man. We got over 500 people watching us right now, JL. Salute to us. This is the Knicks Therapy Show or the Pity Party, whatever you want to call it, JL. So we salute everybody for joining us tonight. This is Post Game Live, #1 show for the fans, by the fans. CP from KnicksFanTV. I got my man JL's from Nick of Time Show joining us. If you're a diehard Knicks fan who's still here with us, you are the real MVP. But additionally, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss the next show. We got a couple good interviews down the pipeline that I think you guys will like. So we're gonna try to mix up the content, man. With the post games not being as analytical or worthy of analysis, Jails.
Yeah.
So we got to switch up the content, have some more fun with it, and still make this a good season. So make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and make sure you make sure you subscribe to the channel. Okay, up next we got let's go to Will from the Bronx. Will, how you feeling, man?
Man, you know, we're just a bunch of angry, disappointed Knicks fans. But you two, you guys are the strongest of us all. You know,
Appreciate
still being
it.
able to go on with the show. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, I just want to touch upon on a few things. You know, of course, we all want Fizdale out of here, but you know he's still here. So let's give him some tips. Pray to the basketball guys that somehow he ends up hearing these. Man, the problem is like on offense, he don't set no plays. So we just out there like just doing whatever, trying to improvise, and it's not working. He needs to call some plays. I feel like he needs to draw up some plays for Mitch, because Mitch is severely regressing, and it's kind of scary because he was making such great progress. We thought that this year he was going to take that leap because he has a very high ceiling. And then something else is that I don't understand what's going on with this whole Trier situation, because this dude can score the ball. We need to get Ellington out of here. He's not doing nothing for us. You see, Trier comes in, plays a few minutes, heats up a little bit. Like, I don't understand 10 points in the first half, and then he gets no action in the second half. Like,
Yeah,
I don't understand what's going on
sense. No sense.
there.
Absolutely no sense, Will.
And,
I appreciate it. Absolutely no sense, JLs.
Yeah, that's what I expected.
You got ISO coming in, giving you instant offense. Maybe lightning strikes and you get on a 10-0 run, coming out the gate with ISO out there. That could change the way the game, the Bucks have to prepare for the game, man.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. That was a weird call for him to have 10 points in the second and then not see any minutes after. That was kind of weird.
Weird. I said the same thing to Tommy D yesterday. Sometimes it just feels like, again, I know this game was out of reach, but it just feels like Fizz sometimes he just doesn't have a proper pulse on things.
Yeah, it's the in-game decisions. Like
in-game decisions.
I've let him go the reins on the play calling type of stuff, so I see they're trying to run more plays and da-da-da-da-da, even though they can do better with that. But this is like the in-game decisions is what's really the I don't understand a lot of the in-game decisions. And that today was an example of that. Like having ISO play, giving you 10 minutes and not play at all after that is just weird.
It's weird. The only one that has it going on the offensive end. The only one that could generate anything.
Yeah, because it seemed like no one could hit shots. Like they were playing us pretty good on defense. And we was even missing our open shots. At least Trier was hitting his. So I don't understand it. And talk about that Mitch being shut down. They scouted that lob play. Yeah. They wasn't letting them get that off at all. Yeah. It was double, triple team in DSJ to make sure he even have a passing thing.
Why would you not cheat off him? It's not like we're going to shoot him out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the thing. We have no shooters. So, a lot of the pick and roll lob action that we're looking for, it's going to get shut down easily.
Yeah.
When these guys don't have to respect what we have on the outside.
Yeah, so it was more, we had to hit the shots today to keep anything honest, and that wasn't happening.
It wasn't happening.
He's doomed from the start with no ball movement, no shooting, no nothing.
Absolutely, man. I want to shout out Team #new. If you guys are new in the chat, leave us a #new so we can shout you guys out. Also, let us know what city you guys are checking in from. Where you guys checking in from around the world. Throw your cities in the chat. And we'll take a look and shout you guys out. All right, JLs. Next up on the phones, we have this guy seems new. Let's go to Dayan from Florida. He wants to talk about the game overall. Is it Dayan? That's your name, Dayan?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
What's going on, bro?
What's on, man?
Yeah, I'm just depressed. I don't know. Just being a Knicks fan here in South Florida, it's pretty tough. I don't know. I don't even care anymore. I got to the point where like every time I expect a win, we're just gonna lose. So I don't know. I just feel like they need to fire everyone. They need to get rid of all the head coaches, and hopefully we get the first overall pick for this upcoming NBA draft. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Hey, right on, man. JL, let's get your camouflage ready.
Okay.
Get your Kevlar ready.
Okay.
We got to start the tank up. Start that tank up, baby. 20 games in.
Third and that key, baby.
Hey, it's time to start the tank up, people.
Definitely time, man.
We're gonna start getting into the tankathon a little early, man.
Word, we gotta get into all that.
We
stuff.
gotta get into all of it because.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, man, I really.
Jesus, yo, shout out to Leo the King's OG fan from Queens. Shout
Leo.
out, man.
Who else want to shout out, man?
And Zlato, #new.
Okay.
Yeah, from San Francisco. Shout out to you.
San Fran, nice. Salute to the Bay Area, man. Everybody checking in from the Bay Area. I want to shout out Gladiator PR checking in from Puerto Rico as usual. We got Jaime Hernandez checking in from Tucson. We got Apple Fanboy up in Buffalo chilling.
All right.
You know, I saw somebody checking in from Topeka, Kansas, JL. So we got Topeka, Kansas.
All right.
Yeah, man. Paul Quick checking in from LA. Shout out to Paul. We got Leaks Lounge. Says they're on a plane in Philly right now. They might be on the G5. They got Wi-Fi up there, man.
Okay.
It's good
Shout out
stuff.
to Philly.
Yeah,
All
man.
right.
Shout out to Philly. Let's see who else we got in here. Shout out all the mods, definitely. Above the
man.
Rim, TM, Rome, all you guys. Appreciate all the help. Dave. Want to shout out Roger Michaud checking in from South Florida. Who you want to shout out, JLs?
Oh, Craig Williams and Tag. Shout out to you guys, man. The mods holding it down. Shout out to the Goonies as well in here, chilling with us. And 96 Till. Shout out to you too.
Yeah. Jaron Downing was the one checking in from Topeka, Kansas. So shout out to him. Let's go back to Cali. Let's go to Keenan from Cali. Let's talk about Fizz. Keenan, what's up, bro?
Oh, I got on. I'm not used to getting on here.
Live and direct,
Nice
man.
to talk to you guys in person. Appreciate you guys' show.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah. So about Fizz, I read a couple of things. For one thing, the offense is the slowest offense in the NBA. You guys know anything about that? You heard that?
Yeah, I mean the pace
that.
the pace is not where we want it to be, man. It's once again basically same as last year.
You know who was good at picking the pace up?
Yeah, I guess.
Fourier.
Yeah, he was.
Alfred Payton's actually pretty good too, but the problem with Alfred is he's injured at least 1/3 of the year.
The injuries,
Yeah,
that's it.
every year. Yeah.
That's it. He's
Yeah.
got a broken hamstring. That's how
Yeah,
long it's been
I
out
like
for. It's
him,
broken.
but he's Then we've actually been playing without a starting point guard for a long time. You think about it. I like I forgot his name, the defensive guy.
Frank.
I like Frank, but he's not a point guard to me. To me, he's more like a wing defender.
Yeah.
He doesn't put that pressure on the offense, on the defense, should I say. He doesn't get his guys like easy baskets so much. I'm not knocking him. I like him as a defender. I do like him at that, but I just feel like he's not the point guard that you need for a point guard. We need a guard that can push the ball and get easy baskets. And I think this might come a little bit on Mills and Perry too, a little bit. These guys try to put together a team that's defensive first. Problem is, in today's modern NBA, you can't play defensive first anymore. The NBA's changed. You can't go back to the 90s. So how are you going to have a 90s defensive Knicks team? You can't do that no more. Like, the league has just changed. So you need to have an offense and a coach that, in my opinion, prioritizes offense over defense, because that's just the way the NBA is right now. They want guys who are running and scoring easy, and that's why the reason I think as long as we're doing this thing with Fizdale, this defense first thing, it ain't going to work.
Well, I mean, even still, the defense ain't working either, JL. So nothing's really working right now. But I hear him though. We definitely need the point, and I think that'll come in the draft. I'm not worried about that.
Like, the funny thing is, I think the coaching, the front office came in wanting us to shoot more threes, and we kind of did that, but there's still kind of something missing from the point guard position. You might want to say, or just from a finishing standpoint, where we're not still capitalizing off of the 3-point shots that we are making, because it's not like we're bad 3-point shooters now. Last year is bottom of the league, but it's still not translating into wins.
The problem with the point guard position, JLs, is everything. We don't have one. I mean, I'm telling you, we don't have one. because there's no one on a consistent night in, night out basis can break down a defense and give you exactly what you need. Some nights it's Frank, some nights it's DSJ. Peyton's gonna come some nights it's gonna be him. We don't have a bona fide option, and you know the worst thing that you could have imagined happening this season has happened in terms of DSJ just not taking a step forward. He's taking a step back.
Yeah,
he's taking a step back, and that's what you didn't want to see. Right, we were always talking in the season previews. We were like, I was like, if this team is gonna overachieve, it's gonna be through DSJ being that point guard for us, and he's taking a step back. And
that's true.
And I think that's makes up for a lot of our woes. It's just not having a reliable breakdown point guard, man.
No, that's a fact, and just the fact that, like you said, Elfrid Payton's not even here either. Like, he's a pretty decent point guard. He has chemistry with Julius Randle. From his Pelican days, the fact that he's not even here, I'm not expecting him to drop, 15 to 20 a game, but he knows how to run a team and play defense from time to time. So that's a loss for us too.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself, man. All right, let's go to Tony P from Long Beach. Wants to talk about Knicks rebuilding. Long Beach, California, Long Beach, New York.
What's up, CB? Long Beach, California, my
Cali,
man.
LBC, what up, man?
No doubt about it. What's up, JL?
Yo, what's going on, man? Yeah, man.
No doubt, man. Appreciate what you guys do. Keep going, even in the midst of turmoil and all the people who want to commit suicide as Knicks fans. You guys keep doing the post-game show, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
But no doubt. Common denominator, Steve Mills, man. Fizz is overwhelmed. This is not the job for him. This is a project from the jump. This season's a waste. I didn't even watch tonight. I've stopped watching because we know what it is. These are 1-year deal guys. Guys with 1 year guaranteed, 2nd-year option team. They gotta retool next year. This season's a wash. No matter who's on the floor, ISO, I can't believe ISO's in the situation he's in. But it says a lot about the common denominator in Mills. In Mills and that uniform. We traded KP, and then you look at what we got back for it. Yeah, we got the 2 number ones, but DSJ, if he was in any other uniform, he wouldn't look anything the way he looks right now. You couldn't tell me that. You know what I'm saying? And so there's something about the aura of the Knicks with Mills on it. You can't do anything about Dolan. Scott Perry is definitely a wizard in terms of being able to manipulate the cap and get draft picks. But we gotta move away from Mills, and we gotta start next year. This ain't the year. This definitely ain't the year. It's a wash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Appreciate the call, Tony. Hold it down in Cali, man. Jay Ellis, I think. Man, it's tough to see. The thing with Perry is that he wouldn't survive a Mills purge. You don't see that in sports where a general manager gets kept on and everybody else gets canned. Unfortunately, he would get tossed out. Rightly or wrongly, with the Mills fiasco.
No, you're absolutely right. Like it just doesn't happen. If anything, though, you'll see at least the coach get fired first. But if Mills is gone, definitely Perry is going to be gone as well.
He's gone. Yeah.
And just the fact that Dolan, that's Dolan's boy. Like, if anything, you see the other way around. If anything, you know what I mean? Just because that is Dolan's boy.
Right. Absolutely, man. You know what I wonder though. You know what? I really do wonder this as I go back to the Steve Mills quote from Media Day, and he was talking about free agency, and he was saying there were a lot of max-type players that we could have met with that were interested in coming here, and we had a certain way that we wanted to build this team, and this is how we chose to build it.
Right.
How much truth is there to that? I just wonder with the free agency, the opportunity cost, like, who were the guys that they really had a shot at? And were these the guys that they wanted?
Yeah.
As a plan B, or were these the guys that they could get?
I think it's the guys that they can get, but not necessarily they wanted. I'm guessing there's probably some max guys who are probably a little bit older or who didn't fit the scheme. They were like, nah, and they really wanted to get, some kind of young-ish veterans, not necessarily, older guys to fill out the team. And like I said, they wanted that, and they wanted to three-point shooters like that. Like they got a bunch of three-point shooters and youngish vets.
I just don't know, man. I mean, obviously money talks. Like obviously, you I'm sure you could have gotten somebody for a crazy, amount of deal. Maybe you could have gotten a JJ Redick if you gave him random money, you could have got him. But obviously, he's not worth that. But I just wonder who were the guys that they really could have gotten within this same price range, within this same amount of money that they had to spend that could have made this team better.
I don't know, man.
Rubio certainly would have been that guy.
Yeah, we
talked about Rubio.
Definitely talked about it. It was almost a done deal with Derrick Rose and Rubio back in the day. You just couldn't get it done.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them because they wanted extra picks, but whatever.
and that's the reason why I'm starting to think more and more that Mills could be gone after this season, because like with a quote like this is clearly you selling Dolan this. Yeah. I mean, again, I don't know, because he's certainly outlasted everybody and been here for so long. Mm-hmm. But again, I just have to think like, it's got to be a point where it's just like, all right, now this is just insanity.
Yeah, Goonie said Terry Rozier.
Scary Terry?
Yeah, Scary Terry.
Was that the move you're looking for from the point guard position?
Nah.
Not me. Nah, not me. I wasn't interested.
I know guys want a D-Lo. I know that.
D-Lo, yeah. Now that we're looking at it, D-Lo is probably a better bet. D-Lo is probably a better bet, man.
And he might be available. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you guys think in the chat? James Lanier is bringing up the Ujiri talks. The Ujiri stove is starting to heat up. The rumor mill starting to heat up.
Is that real, man?
Speculation mill. I wouldn't even say rumor mill.
Yeah, man. What is that based on? Is this
Nothing.
Based on history?
Nothing. Just pure speculation based on where we are.
Yeah, man. Fake news. I don't know about that.
Fake news. Fake news, man. Salute Oroku Saki said he wanted D-Lo. Let's go to Val from Jersey's up. Val, how you doing, man?
How are you? I wanted to dismiss the theory of the point guard position, and I need you guys to follow me, and this is going to make you guys think. Mm-hmm. This is going to really blow your mind. Mm-hmm. In the last 30 years, only 5 all-star point guards in their prime, starting point guards, have won an NBA championship, and I can name them. Mm-hmm. Isaiah Thomas, Chauncey Billups, Tony Parker, Steph Curry, and Kyrie Irving. 2 of those guys are superstars. Obviously, we know which 2. What I'm saying is that majority of the point guards that win an NBA championship are either journeymen or men you could see at your local Walmart.
Right.
DJ Armstrong, Derek Fisher, Steve Kerr, Mario Chalmers. And ready? Let me give you an even more recent thing. This year, the top 4 teams to win a championship, listen to their starting point guards. Mm-hmm. Patrick Beverly, George Hill, washed-up Rajon Rondo, Fred Van Fleet. So out of all those names I said, do you get where I'm going, that you don't need a
I mean, Val, appreciate the call, Val. I get what you're saying, but the bottom line is we don't have none of those guys on this team, J. Ellis. Yeah, we don't even have a borderline all-star on this team.
You know what it is? I talked about this on the show, my show too, but you need a wing. It's not even necessarily a point guard per se, but you need a ball handler who can make plays for other people. That's
a point guard.
That doesn't necessarily mean
no. I'll take that back. But 9 times out of 10, that's going to be a point guard, unless you're just going to have a superstar player. Those guys are few and far between, man. Those guys are few and far between, bro.
Like that can be a small forward or a shooting guard as well.
It can be.
That's usually one of for the most part. It seems like in history it has been a small forward or a shooting guard. And if you're gonna have a small forward shooting guard who can set people up, then you need a point guard who can shoot. So I understand what he's saying. I've heard that before.
I don't need him to be an all-star though. That is the thing. I don't need him to be Westbrook. I don't need him to be Donovan Mitchell. Give me a guy that can run an offense, period. Right. And that can defend better than average on the other end. That's not going to kill you. We have nobody that can run this offense on a consistent possession-by-possession basis, bro. It is atrocious.
Like if you say, like hypothetically speaking, right? If you have RJ, if RJ kind of pans out, you can run with RJ being like the ball handler and the offense running through him and having a spot up shooting point guard and shooting guard, and it can work. But RJ is not developed right now to kind of carry that load.
I'm not sure. I wouldn't put that on him. I get what Val is saying, right? The superstar point guards have not won it, but it just depends on how your team is.
Yeah, it depends on how your team is built. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
There's more than one way to skin a cat, man. You know what I mean?
Skin a cat.
Yeah, there's more than one way to skin a cat, man. So I get what he's saying, but my thing is, we don't even have guys that are even above average point guards right now.
No.
Again, in terms of running the offense, we don't even have guys that are above average.
Yeah, it's not even about point guard. Like, it's about playmakers. That's really
playmakers.
Not even point guards.
Playmakers.
And right now, like what we're doing is we have Julius Randle being the lead playmaker, and that's not what he is. Like he can make a pass here or there, but he doesn't read the game. He doesn't, see the floor too well. He doesn't make the right decisions. He's not like a playmaker per se. He can make correct play every maybe 10 to 12 times. But you need the playmaker can make
you need a playmaker. You know what I mean? You need a high IQ lineup that's gonna emphasize ball movement and player movement, like the Spurs. Like Toronto does, like this Milwaukee Bucks team, like. They can get away with that. You know what I mean? They can get away with that because they have a good offense in general. And they have guys that know how to play it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. We need more of those guys. And unfortunately, right now, we're grooming guys to be that. Will any of these guys turn out to be that? We don't know. Time will tell.
I'm not sure right now, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not sure right now.
Yeah.
But again, I don't need Westbrook. But there's a huge gap between what we got right now and that guy. Give me a guy that's a little bit better than what we have right now.
Right. Like, we have a guy like Frank who has the IQ to be that, but he doesn't have all of the the playmaking ability off the dribble to maximize that.
Right.
And we have DSJ who can kind of break guys off the dribble, but he still needs to, develop his jump shot and, reading the game a little bit more. So, we don't have guys that are ready.
That's it. We don't have guys that are ready right now. But good points, Val. Definitely good points. Dan from Long Island's up. Dan, what's going on?
I'm so embarrassed. I remember last night when I called you, I talked about DSJ having a nice night. Now look what happened 24 hours later. Yep. God's embarrassing.
Can't put two good games together.
No, I know. Here's the point too. Yeah, I didn't want to question your guest last night when he was on. He seems very knowledgeable. And he seemed particularly concerned about not wanting people to lose their jobs. And I understand he's in the industry, so these guys don't know each other. They're friends. Today you get fired, tomorrow I can get fired. And they want access. But let's be honest. At what point when you have a job, do you have to show some results? And listen, I don't want to pay Fizz for another 2.5 years. Have two coaches we're paying who aren't even coaching it to say. I understand all the embarrassing things about it from a franchise perspective, but this is the NBA may have to step in at some point and say to Dolan, what is going on? This is 40 points, man. Guys, 40 points. I've been waiting on hold. I can't wait to hear. I hope Ron from Cleveland's behind me because I can't wait to hear what he has to say. I know you guys are all looking for Ari. I want to hear Ron from Cleveland. This is unbelievable, fellas. And I just think, the problem is, I'd like to see Perry stay around a bit. But if you bring in a new guy at the top,
they're probably going to clean Perry out too. Mills has to go. It has to be a December massacre. They gotta go, and I really think what has to happen right now. And again, I'm not the most all-knowing, but to me, you go pay Van Gundy whatever he wants. Let him bring in his staff. Hell, let him bring in the president of the. Let him pick his president.
Hey, I'd let his brother be president. Let Jeff run things, but now that would never happen on the Dome.
Nah.
Whatever he wants, pay him. But we need some credibility back. I can't, and I know this sounds silly, guys, but I gotta be honest with you too. Fizz does a post game. Does he give you any feeling that of any optimism in any way? It's almost like he's mad that the fans are mad. It's unbelievable. Like what are the fans mad about? And the thing is, the professionals. The reason I enjoy your show is because you guys, you run a professional operation, but you understand the fans. And the commentators, everybody else, they don't understand how we feel. Because they take a look in on the Knicks, they check the box score. But let me tell you, everybody calling your show tonight and everybody who's in the chat tonight, these are real Knicks fans. If you're watching on a Monday night, when you could be watching Monday Night Football, when you're watching Knicks get blown out by 40, you're a real fan.
That's true.
And yeah. I just think at some point we have to be listened to. And I don't want to hear from nobody telling me he doesn't have the horse, he doesn't have the team. Fizdale has to. He's a beaten man. Put the man out of his misery.
Yeah.
Pay him his millions of dollars. Let him go back to L.A. and sit on the beach. But we need someone with some gusto. Guys, thanks for taking my call.
Appreciate the call, Dan. Right? Appreciate it, man.
Good call.
Good call, man. Okay, very, very good call, man. Fizz looks broken, man. I'm telling you, he's a much different guy than when he came in here.
Yeah, man, that heat's turned up.
He just turned up, man.
So, man, you wonder because the players. The weird thing about this is the players still really go to bat for him, man.
They do. They do.
That's one thing. Usually when there's something like this happening, you're losing by this much, this frequently. The players revolt, but for some reason, they are still going to bat for him. So I don't know what's happening in that locker room or at practice, but
yeah, they do. Well, I think you could also give credit that we have a lot more professionals on this team. Despite the adversity. So you could give credit to that. Take a look. Taj Gibson went on record earlier today. And he said, outsiders don't see the teaching, the learning. NBA coaching is different now. Guys are much younger. Guys still trying to learn, figure out the game. You have to coach and teach at the same time. It's tough. So he came to bat for Fizz. This was before today's game. And then I even recall Lance. Lance came to Fizz's defense during the Mets media day when he said all the players bought in. He said the players bought in to what Fizz was talking last season. So again, take it for what it's worth, but you certainly see these guys coming to bat for him.
Yeah, it's crazy. I wonder if that's going to stay true. I wonder if Fizz does get let go mid-season, what's that going to do to the locker room? That's I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried about that side of things,
Mm-hmm.
Because they go to bat for him so much. I don't know if they'll be happy with it or they'll accept the new coach. It'll have to be a hell of a next coach.
How will they respond?
Yeah.
How will the kids respond? Good question. We saw Mitch went out on Twitter. He says he's got to work on himself. So Mitch is holding himself accountable. Obviously, he's not feeling good about it. Let's go back to the Bay Area. Let's go to Oakland. Corey's in the building. What up, Corey?
Man, how y'all doing, man?
What's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, man.
Man, I've been a Knicks fan since '93, and this is crazy watching this. But what I want to say is it's the management, and it started with that Melo trade back in 2010 when they left. They gave all our good draft picks away, and now they're somewhere else playing. Gallinari. I know Chandler ain't playing right now, but if they would have waited a season and let Melo come that next off season, we would have still had a winning culture team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys,
Go ahead, JL.
I mean, I know that's going back some years, but I think that's where the downfall started. Now
mismanagement.
We gave another player away, got DSJ, and I don't even know who we got back, but we got Taj Gibson starting that center. So I don't know what the organization expects to be happening right now, and he's shooting 3-pointers.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense.
It's not good, man. Appreciate the call, Corey, man. And you know, Trey Burke came out and talked about that Porzingis trade after the Philly game. JL, so you see what Trey Burke said about it?
Nah, I missed that. What did he say?
I mean, basically, he's saying, you know, like KP said, like Hernan Gomez said, it's just more to the story. There's more to the story than what you know, what we're hearing. And you know, not to rehash, not to relitigate the KP trade, but just interested in somebody that had nothing to do with it than Trey Burke. You know, maybe he's just scoring from, you know, being mad about leaving the team himself, but basically just saying that you know, everybody just believes the Knicks half of the story, but there's certainly more to it, which obviously we knew that anyway. You know. So
interesting.
Yeah. Like I say, you just don't know what the real story is, but it is what it is. He's not here right now. So
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for your boys. Just to reset real quick, this is post-game live, #1 show for the fans, by the fans. CP from KnicksFanTV. My man JL's from Nick of Time Show. This is #1 show for the fans, by the fans. If you're a diehard Knicks fan, we'll also talk about Knicks news, Knicks rumors, and post-game live analysis featuring live callers, like all the pissed off ones that you just heard. Hit that subscribe button below and the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Share these videos. Please support us. Share these videos. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Those are the 3 ways that you can do that for free. And it goes a very long way. It's very valuable to do, especially when you share these videos. We had some super chats rolling. Definitely want to shout out Steve Stark, the realtor. He says next time the Knicks have $80 million to spend, they should give it to CP and JLs. I knew that's why I like that guy, Steve, man.
Smart man.
Steve knows what it is, man. Salute to Steve, JLs.
Man.
Best comment of the day, man. Salute to Steve. I'll take it. I'll take it, man.
What would I do with 40 mil?
Yeah, man. Salute to Danny Thomas. He says we might win in Golden State. Hey, never know. CW Flash sends us a super chat. He says Moutier's about to have a revenge game on us. Yeah, he just might.
That's gonna be a great night.
They just might, man. They just might. I won't lose 187 sends us a super chat. I think he says we aren't gonna be any good until we avenge the Patrick Ewing curse. So, not sure what we got to do that, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Been a 20-year curse, man.
So, how's that happening? We're hiring him back as a staff member or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't want to
I don't even think he wants to be here.
Nah, leave him alone. Leave him alone, man. Just support him in Georgetown. You know what I mean? Leave Patrick Ewing alone, man. Yeah, man. So to everybody in the chat once again, remember, get your Scotch Porter brand products. Link in the bio, 50% off today for Cyber Monday. Scotch Porter, beer conditioner, shampoo, balm, serum. It's all good, man. All natural ingredients too, fellas. Make sure you get that Scotch Porter brand. It's definitely the brand that I swear by. I don't, and again, I don't promote anything that I don't like. So this isn't just, you know, shameless plug or something. I don't promote anything that I don't use myself or I don't like. So that's I put my stamp behind those products for sure. JL's, I definitely recommend it for you too, man.
All right, well,
yeah, get that. What do you use anything? You use any products?
I vitamin E.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Vitamin E promotes hair growth.
There you go.
Yeah, my man KR says he's got you on a bottle of Soul Glow for Christmas, bro.
Okay, well, just let my soul. I'll let my soul glow. I mean,
throw the Soul Glow in your dreads, bro. Different. Do something different, man.
I mean, The Last Dragon was my favorite movie.
Hey, yo, Leroy. Yeah, man. I'm surprised they haven't done a reboot of The Last Dragon.
Yo, I definitely want to be a dreaded show enough for Halloween.
Hey, that would have been dope, man. That would have been dope, man. Oh, man. All right, man. Let's take a couple more and then we'll get out of here. Let's go to Ohio. Damien in Ohio's up. How you feeling, man?
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for taking my call. And good night to both of you guys. What is it, CP and...
J. Ellis.
Sorry.
Soul Glow. You can call him Soul Glow.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Hey, I'm a new viewer. I've been watching you guys for the past few games. After the games, you guys are doing a great job. I wanted to talk about Fitz because I'm a New York fan. I've been a New York fan for quite a while. I actually moved from New York City to Columbus, Ohio, and about 6 years ago. But I've been a Knicks fan for quite a while. I'm looking at what's going on this season, and to be honest with you, I don't really know much about Fitz, but based on what I'm seeing, I was able to quickly assess that he seems to prefer vets over the young guys. So he's not really he's not really a coach that helps the young guys. And I think you can see that as the game go on, because one, it seemed to me like one of the ways that he actually get at some of the young guys is benching them, right? And he's not giving them the time to actually flourish on the field. And I think that kind of trickles down. And unfortunately, the guys are not really playing up to the standard that they should.
Yeah.
For example, Knox. I think Knox should have been a better player this season, but unfortunately, you can see almost as if he's timid when he's on the court.
Right.
And then you have Barrett starting the season off pretty good, but then he started to kind of fall off as the season is progressing. I think all of that is just kind of the way that Fitz is going around, kind of getting the guys together. Now, he may be a good coach, but I think he's a better coach when you have veteran players who are able to kind of like run the offense.
Seems so.
He's not the correct coach for a young.
Yeah. Seems so right now.
Seems
so right now. I mean, the verdict is still out on him, JLs, whether he can develop a young core, right? Was he a better coach? Maybe all of that was the plan. You know, maybe they really thought that they were going to hit that home run in free agency, have that win now team, and have Fizz be the coach, be the proper coach. And
yeah, but it hasn't happened. Like, I mean, another part is too. It's like, how long does it take to develop these guys? Because half of these guys are here, right? They've only been here for what, 2 years?
2 years, mostly.
Second year, like, how big a step were we expecting Knox to take from year 1 to year 2? It seemed like he was taking it in the beginning, but now he's falling off. But that doesn't necessarily mean that Knox is going to finish, where he is right now. So that it's only 20 games. That remains to be seen where that can go. So I mean,
it remains to be seen, man.
Yeah,
remains to be seen.
More evidence.
Yep. Let's go to the former champion of the Battle of the Fans, JLs. He goes by the name of Sergio from New Jersey. Sergio, what's up, man?
All right.
Yo, fellas, what's good, bro? Yo,
Right.
Jay Ellis, I'm sorry. I came at you that day, son. It was fight night. Wilder was fighting, and I got a little ahead of myself, son. But my bad for that. But anyway, yo, this is disgusting, bro. I mean, I don't even know what to say anymore, bro. I mean, I could defend my guy. I mean, his numbers are going up every month, but it's still not translating into anything. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying it from the beginning, bro. We don't need a star point guard, you know what I'm saying, if you have a star player, which we clearly do not. You know what I'm saying? But you need a competent point guard. You know what I'm saying?
That's
somebody that can make passes, somebody that can set the team up, you know what I'm saying, at least until we get that star player, which I think RJ will be. You know, but I'm afraid that RJ is not going to get that chance because with all the turmoil that's constantly embroiling this franchise, it's just like, my first call to you was, yo, firing Fizdale will be a disaster. You know what I'm saying? And right now I'm thinking, you know what? I mean, can it get any worse than this? It's like,
true.
I don't know what direction we're going to go in, bro. Really, I don't. You know, I'm over here. When we talked about Lonzo Ball the other day, you know, I was like, yo, just get him if you can, you know, and see what he can do. And if not, it's not a big deal. We'll let him go. We'll draft his brother. If his brother's better. We need a point guard, bro.
We need it badly,
we need a point guard so badly, bro.
Need it badly,
and as far as Fizz goes, bro, I don't want to get him fired. But this player coach nonsense is nonsense, bro. I'm tired of players talking about, players coach and this and that. Yo, Pop ain't no players coach, bro. He'll get in Tim Duncan's face. He'll get in anybody's face, bro. And if you ain't coming correct, you see in the pine.
It's true. It's
you know
true.
What I'm saying?
Accountability, man. Accountability, JLs. That's what also you want to see with Fizz, man. You want to see some accountability from him. Sergio hit the nail on the head, man.
Yeah.
Sergio hit the nail on the head.
Apparently, he yells at the guys in the locker room and not in person. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Apparently. So,
who
but
knows,
like you said, we need more accountability. I need accountability with guys who are, older than 24.
Yeah. And Rob Collins in the chat. Randall leads the team in assists. So, yeah, we need a point guard, man.
Oh, man.
As much as people hate when Randall is doing too much, hey, can you blame him? Sometimes, can you really blame the guy, JLs? He's doing all he can. He's just limited, man. He's just limited.
He is limited. He's trying.
He's not the leader of a team. He's not the number one guy of a team. We gotta understand that.
He's not a first option guy.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, he's still leading the team in dimes. So that should tell you all you need to know about the way this team is constructed.
Point Randall.
All right. Let's go one more for the night. Let's go to Sean from Yorkville. Sean, you're gonna be the closer tonight, man. So you gotta make it good, man. How you doing?
Yo, what's good, yo? Yo, listen up, man. I'm gonna let you guys on something. Listen, Knicks are shooting giving up 43% in corner threes. All right, They're giving up the most points in the paint. They also giving up. They're shooting the worst free throws throughout the league. They're also the number one turnover team in the NBA. Look, Fizdale is not going to get fired until after Christmas, New Year's. All right, so everybody need to chill because it's going to be a while before he get fired. December 15th, it should be a fire sale on the team, but that remains to be seen. The three-man weave at the top of the three-point line is not an offensive system. You know what I'm saying? So, yo,
I know what you mean, man.
Yeah. Yo, man, look, what's going on? This is a rec team. This is a rec team that we're looking at. This is not a NBA caliber team that we're watching on a night in, night out basis. You know what I mean? Yo, I heard Mike Breen say tonight that he's never seen these two plays happen in his all the years of watching the Knicks. One was one time when Julius Randle caught a a flagrant foul off the three-pointer. I forget what team. And then tonight when Dennis Smith Jr. caught a technical foul off a goaltender. Yeah. Yo, I've never seen that either. So I'm like, yo, man, what is really going on? You know, Fizdale, he needs to be accountable. But look, man, we've seen. If you look at Brett Brown, right, from Philly, through that whole trust the process thing that they had going on, you know what I mean? They gave him the actual time to work through that process. I'm not giving Fizdale a pass here, but you got to understand that, you know what I mean? We also need to trust this process. Yeah. I really don't understand what that process is at this point because, I mean, this is not like at all what we even at all imagine coming into this season. This is honestly atrocious.
Appreciate the call, man. Appreciate the call. What is that process, Jay Ellis? I mean, listen, players play, coaches coach. The process for Philly was they had number one picks that turned into stars. Yep. Sometimes it's not that difficult, man. We need the horses. Horses.
Sometimes the picks is not like. Here's the thing with the picks, though. You gotta get lucky.
Right. That's it.
Sometimes the picks have to turn into something. Picks aren't always the entire answer.
Right.
You get a bunch of picks of cool role players, but you still need that guy somehow.
That's what saved Brett Brown. Their number one picks. One was Nerlens Noel, one was Joel Embiid. Right.
Exactly.
Complete polar opposites. Number one picks. Complete polar opposites. One was Ben Simmons. One, Fultz. The verdict is still out, but then you have Fultz.
Then it wasn't like Michael Kidd.
You had Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Michael Carter Williams. He wasn't number one though. He wasn't number one, but he was up there still. He was up there.
So it's like you need to You need to get lucky sometimes with these picks.
Need to get lucky with the picks too.
Not every pick is a home run. And
that's it.
The one thing I will give these guys credit for is picking like a Mitchell Robinson in the late round was huge. Even picking ISO, even though he's not getting no turn right now, was a good pick. So, I mean, it remains to be seen where we're going from here. But maybe they don't have the right mix of veterans and the right team chemistry right now.
Point guard, man. All right, Jails, let's get out of here, man.
Yeah, let's do that.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, so new episode of the Nick of Time Show is dropping tomorrow on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, anywhere you can hear pods. So definitely check out for that. Link is in the description for that. Also, the episode will be on YouTube the following day. I promise you it's a decent episode, even though we're losing. We still find ways to kind of make it fun and creative. So definitely check that out. And if you check out the writing as well on nicktimeshow.com. Shout out to all the new writers who are contributing and doing some great work despite the losing season. So definitely check that out, nicktimeshow.com, to read our stuff. Also, you got merch like this Mitch t-shirt behind me that you can purchase. It's also on our website on nicktimeshow.com. And that is all. Back to you, CP.
Yes, sir. Good looking, Jails. And salute to you, man, for enduring this loss because the Knicks got washed 132-88. Atrocious, but we appreciate everybody for joining us. Hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Hit that subscribe button. Please share these videos. A couple things. I have my Cyber Monday sale going on. KnicksFanTV merch. The link is in the bio. 30% off all merch from the KnicksFanTV store with the promo code KFTV Cyber. You can hit the link in the bio to get yours. Also, don't forget, this show is sponsored by the good people at Scotch Porter Premium Beard Products. Get your beard wash, conditioner, your serum, your balm. This is what I use. This is what keeps my beard nice, fresh, moisturized. So make sure you guys get it in the link below. There's a 50% off sale going on tonight. So make sure you get some top quality products for the holidays. This show is available in audio podcast format. Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Alexa, Stitcher, all on the KnicksFanTV. The links are in the bio as well. So make sure you catch up with us in audio format. You don't always have to catch it in video. It's always available in audio, man. So salute to Andrew H, Coaches Carter, Tack, all the mods, everyone who called in tonight. Salute to Will. Good luck in your new relationship, man. If you need advice, don't call us. Salute to EM, James Lanier, Will Slater, Mel Corbett, JL. So you want to shout out, man?
Yeah, they call me Tack, Alexander, Sheik George, Pranav, Stariju, The Goonies, Sang Freud 2929, Jacobs. Shout out to you guys, man. Thanks for holding us down. And the Neil next door.
That's it, man. And Thursday night, we'll see you guys. We'll take a little break, take a little breather.
Oh yeah.
And come back with more delusional takes.
Right.
Salute to everybody, man. We out of here, man. Be safe. Peace.